It's all too much. It's all too much. When I look into your eyes, your love is there for me. And the more I go inside, the more there is to see. It's all too much for me to take. The love that's shining all around you, everywhere, it's what you make for us to take. It's all too much. Floating down the stream of time with life to life with me, makes no difference where you are what you'd like to be. It's all too much for me to take. The light that's shining all around you, everywhere, it's what you make for us to take. It's all too much. Sail on a silver sun where I know I'm free. Show me that time everywhere and get me home for tea. It's all too much for me to take. The light that's shining all around you, everywhere, it's what you make for us to take. It's all too much. One more time. It's all too much for me to take. The light that's shining all around you, everywhere, it's what you make for us to take. It's all too much. It's all too much. It's all too much. It's all too much. It's all too much.
Thank you, both of you.
So, I'm George, this is Anwin. You know us from Around, and Chris and Steve, but together we kind of label ourselves as 4D.
Also known as the fourth dimension.
Yeah. The D part's a little obscure to just leave it at D like that.
Fifth dimension is cool, but let's take a step back.
Yeah.
We're not quite there yet.
Not yet.
Let's enjoy the in-between.
Right.
Well, this next one is actually a song that we kind of riffed off from RuPaul. It's such a great tune that we couldn't help ourselves. Are you ready? Feel free to sing out if you know it, or we have some words to help us all out, which don't watch the musicians because we're like, oh, wait, there's the words. Don't forget. Okay, the back screen.
There's up there, too.
Very groovy. 2, 3, and... Breaking up and fading out, holding on until tomorrow. Shake it off and turn around. Won't be long till it's a brand new day. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the the beginning of the rest of your life. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. That was then, and this is now. Here we go, starting over. You decide and change your mind. Miracles happen every day. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. Change your world, change your mind. We design space and time. Change your world, change your mind. We design space. Help us out. Change your world, change your mind. We design space and time. Change your world, change your mind. We design space and time. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. This is the beginning, the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life.
Good morning. Well, what do you know about that? Well, good morning and welcome to the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Steve Van Meter, your senior minister. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you here this morning. A beautiful dim vitality upon us this morning. We're finally getting the rain that was due us last month. But hey, we'll take it, right? Every drop is something we need. But hey, you made it. This is the place to be. You know why? Because you're here. And so am I. And what we're going to do is what we do every Sunday. You should know the drill by now, and if you don't, it's okay, because we have put it on the screen for you to remember, which says, "We are an open, loving, spiritual community dedicated to evolving consciousness through teaching spiritual principles." Again, thank you for making this your spiritual destination for this morning. I know you have a lot of places you could end up, but you ended up here. You stumbled in here, and we have a nice, warm, cozy place for you to be. So, without further ado, we are going to get into just a couple brief announcements. Again, our announcements are now on our e-news, and they're posted on the board over there so that we don't take too much room for announcements, but we are going to start with a song. Anybody have a birthday this month in March? Anybody? Okay, let's raise your hand high so we can sing some happy birthday. So here we go.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
You got a personal birthday message, didn't you? Well,
We have some other announcements. Our chili cook-off is coming, And our Full Moon Project band is going to play. So it's a chili cook-off as well as musical entertainment. It'll be fun. The band has learned a couple new songs for you just in honor of this event. I believe that Deborah is having a new class starting in April on Thursday, a spiritual liberation class. There's going to be a sign-up sheet at some point. It's already up there. Also, the chili cook-off, there's a sign-up sheet. You're going to want to enter your favorite mom's chili or, your brother-in-law's chili with, the turkey or the chicken that sits on the beer can or whatever your thing is that you do. Maybe it's a vegetarian chili. I've had some really good, if you get some spice in there, that's okay. But you're going to want to enter to win, and there are prizes, $50 for first place and $25 for second and third. So please come and have some fun. Our Asilomar conference is coming, and this is going to be July 26th through the 31st. There's also a flyer over there. I've been doing it for over 30 years now. I know where I'm going to be every summer for the rest of my life because it is that good. It's pricey. I'll tell you, it is expensive. It's like going on a cruise, but you get 3 meals a day with your room. And so there's 2 prices. You pay for your room with one, and then you pay registration for the conference for another price. So if you need more details, you can see me or click this little thing, and it'll take you to the registration page. And I think that, Salada was last week, and they're going to do it again at the end of the month. So look for that. We had a really great information on the Southern Oregon Living and Dying conference that comes here once a month. So please, if you want to know more, it's great information. It's incredible. It's like $20, and they give you everything you need to know, more than you ever wanted to know about helping someone make their transition, or even your own transition, having to get your life in order for that. It's good stuff to have. As a minister, I urge everybody to pre-plan, because if you don't, I have to do it. But that's okay. I can handle it, but it helps.
If you
The
help.
Peace Walk is today at Reinhardt Park from 10 to 4.
Okay.
One of the Rotary clubs is sponsoring it.
Okay.
No political, no nothing. Come hold
Yeah.
the high watch with us.
Yeah, it's not about left and right. It's about right and wrong. So please see Bucky if you have more details about that. And let's see, where are we here? The flowers, boy, we're in first in line for flowers today, I can see. Who brought the flowers? Jillian? Thank you, Jillian. Who else? Just Jillian? Okay, well, the other ones are from several Sundays ago, and they're still alive, so we're going to honor those too. But if you would like to bring flowers or buy flowers and then take them home, and they sit in your house all week so they don't sit up here. But Deborah Purdue helps us to organize that. If you'd like to maybe just pay for flowers, or if you can't go get them yourself, we can arrange for that for you. So what else did I have? Any first timers? Anybody here for the very first time? Okay, great. Welcome back, everyone. Cell phone reminder, if you want to turn your cell phone to the vibrate mode so that it doesn't interrupt God as they're speaking through me, because she gets very testy. Only kidding. Let's see, what else do we have? I think that we're going to just very quickly greet each other, say hello to your neighbor, and then we're going to stand and we're going to sing We Are One. Thank you for being here this morning. Blessings.
Everybody, if you want to sing along, join hands, and here we go. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We has come. As we are one, we are one, we are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity we shall live in harmony as peace has come, as we are one.
Good morning. I'm Deborah Perdue, and it's my honor and joy to be up here as podium practitioner today. I'm a licensed practitioner. I welcome everyone. Please join me in reading the gratitude on the screen.
I am grateful to use my creative imagination in strong faith.
Today, our table practitioner is Janet Moray. Yay! And she's holding the high watch for us. And she's also available after the service to either direct you to one of the other practitioners for a short prayer or pray with you by herself. And you can also put a prayer request, which is the yellow sheets on the seat back, into that box at the practitioner table or also into the offertory, and we love to pray with and for you. And the blue sheets are for demonstrations, and that means the manifestation of what we prayed for, and we love to hear about those, so I encourage you to put those in too. And then also you can put them on grantspasscsl.org. Right on the home page, there's a place to click to put in a prayer. So please use us. Oh, will the practitioners who are available today please raise their hand? We got 4 of us with wonderful Jamaica back. I just have to say that again. Let's read the prayer request on the screen together.
I dream that together we build a world beyond our grandest imagination, filled with peace, love, unity, and respect.
And let's sing I Am Love together. You can remain seated. So I left my paperwork at home. I was all prepared, but fear not, because of the internet, I can read what I wanted to read, and then we'll do a moment of meditation, and then I'll do a prayer. So what I'm going to read is the Imagine song by John Lennon, the lyrics. And I found this because it's about imagination this month, before the bombing in Iran. And I think that it's totally timely. It's no surprise that I found that ahead of time. So let's just feel it and take it in, and then we'll go into a moment of meditation after I read it. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. So let's go into the silence, thinking peace. And so today, right now, I am affirming that God is everywhere. God is in everything. God is in everyone. God stretches out to the farthest reaches of the universe upon universe and is in the tiniest macrocosms as well. And I know that this presence is love, is peace, is harmony, is unity, and is weaving us together as one. We are all one with this. And I absolutely know that this service is a blessing to each of us. I know that we are the ones to broadcast peace, and as we broadcast peace, it stretches out into the rest of the world. And I just claim for us peace and joy and love and harmony today, within the special music and Rev Steve's talk and between each of us. And I'm deeply thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God got us all that is for this and so much more. And I let it go, I let it be, and we say together, and so it is. So now we do have special music and then Rev Steve's talk. Thank you.
We're debuting an original 4D song for you. The God in me sees the God in you. The God in you sees the God in me. The God in me sees the God in you. The God in you sees the God in me. Namaste, 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 namaste. We stand for love and we stand for peace. We stand together in harmony. We stand for love and we stand for peace.
together in harmony. Namaste, 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 namaste,
Namaste. The world needs more of us to show the way. The world needs more of us to show the way. To show the light of day.
The light in me sees the light in you. The light in you sees the light in me. The light in me sees the light in you. The light in you sees the light in me. Namaste, 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 namaste,
Namaste. Namaste.
namaste, namaste, namaste.
Namaste.
Wasn't that fun? Yes. Chris Strong, vocals, George on harp, and Annalyn on dulcimer and guitar and all sorts of stuff going on out there. We're so blessed to have great music here. Well, here we are in the beginning of a new experience. It's March, and you thought February was a humdinger. Well, here we grow. So the March theme this month, we lean fully into our imagination as the seed of our transformation, daring to see the best in ourselves and one another as we co-create a world that works for everyone, works for all. Well, you have to walk through hell before you get to heaven, I guess. You know, I thought we were further along than this. Can we stop throwing rocks at each other, please? Can we figure something else out? Is there some other way? Because if we kill the people that are killing people, we're killers too. I'm sorry, that's just my feeling. There's another way. There's got to be another way to work this out. You know, if you see a bug you don't like and you just squash it, you know, if I wandered into a place that I wasn't familiar with and somebody saw me and didn't think I belonged there and just squashed me, I'd be a little upset. So here we are. Today's title is A World of Pure Imagination. Remember the Willy Wonka movie? Pure imagination. I don't even remember the words. But all you have to do is remember that, and you remember that grand, beautiful scene. Well, this is a metaphysical talk for this moment in history. I have thrown out what the Home Office gave me because they gave it to me like 6 months ago, and yesterday happened, right? And so I've changed things a little bit to be more aware of what's happening in the world. The world that we are seeing. We are living in intense times, aren't we? Aren't you so glad you signed up for this time? Political division continues to escalate across the United States. Wars rage in places like Ukraine, Gaza, and now Iran. Economic uncertainty fuels anxiety about inflation and instability. Climate events intensify. Artificial intelligence evolves faster than we can emotionally integrate. Social media amplifies outrage, fear, and reaction. See where I'm going with this? It's easy to get swept into what's not working. Am I too loud? Let me turn it down just a little bit because there we go. Is it a little more? Okay. How's that? Can you hear me? Okay. And yet, metaphysics invites us to ask a radical question. What if the world we're experiencing is not a fixed reality, but a projection of our collective imagination? Something to think about, huh? Yeah, turn something down there, right? So, this is not fantasy. This is not denial. But imagination in its deepest creative, formative sense. The creative power of consciousness. In the Science of Mind philosophy developed by our wonderful guide, Dr. Ernest Holmes, we're taught that thought is creative, consciousness is causative. Let me move this down. There we go. Thought is creative, consciousness is causative, imagination is the blueprint of manifestation. What you think about, you bring about. It's like, what was I thinking to bring this about? The buildings in our cities, the governments we live under, the technologies we use, the systems we defend or criticize, they're all part of our imagination. They're part of our inner scope. See, a nation is an imagined agreement. Just some things that we decided to all fall into this energy of. Laws are imagined structure orders. Even conflict begins in imagined separation. See, it's all imagined. Imagination is not childish, it's cosmic. Were you ever taught, when you got caught looking out the window at school or something and you were in that daydream mode? And somebody said, snap out of it. What are you doing? You were being creative, just riding around on your bicycle in your mind or whatever you were doing. You were doing something else than what was happening in the room. That's how creative our imagination can be. When we look at today's headlines, we're witnessing something profound. We're seeing collective belief made visible. Division reflects the belief in separation. War reflects the imagination of an enemy. Economic fear reflects imagination of scarcity. And climate crisis reflects imagination of dominion without consequence. We have to start looking at things differently for things to change. Technology and technological anxiety reflects imagination outrunning wisdom. But that's not how it works. We're in control of absolute intelligence. We are the absolute intelligence. AI is but a tool we use. We just have to make sure it doesn't start using us. All right? This is not about blame. It's about understanding. The world does not just happen to us. It happens through us. If it's just happening to us, we're just a victim. I was sitting here minding my own business, and then all these things just happened to me. It always just happens to me, doesn't it? I wasn't even thinking anything, and boom, everything just happened to me. That is total victim consciousness. I'm sorry, but you got to step up and take control of your thoughts. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I have to do the legwork. I have to do the prayer work. Treat and move your feet. Humanity is dreaming the world into everyday form. Right now, much of that dream is apparently shaped by fear. And we need to churn that energy. This is a simple redirection of energy. Simple, but not always easy for people who are stuck in negative, challenging energy. You get used to that. You get used to challenges. And then when challenges aren't there, you think something's wrong, so you create challenges in your life because you've always been used to being in challenge. You know what I mean? You ever been there? Or know somebody that plays that game? It's called substitutionary fulfillment. If I can't have what I want, I can have the pain of not having it. Ouch. No, I want what I want when I want it in the style and manner that I've become accustomed. It's a slight shift in energy from a victim to a victor. Fear is also part of our imagination. Fear is imagination misused. It is a creative power aimed towards a catastrophe. And that's not what we want. No. If you ask someone, do you want a catastrophe? They go, absolutely not. Well, your thinking is attracting one. What, me? No. I was just sitting here minding my own business. When the media platforms profit from outrage, they are monetizing our imagination. When political rhetoric paints the other side as evil, everybody does it, oh, they're evil. No. What is evil spelled backwards? Live. We're just living life backwards. You got to turn this thing around. All right? And we're in the process of turning the Titanic around. But it's slow moving. And it takes all of us paddling as fast as we can to do it. It's the weaponization of our imagination against ourselves. And when we assume the worst about the future, we are rehearsing it energetically. Change your thinking. Change your life. Because there's not a spot. That means where you're sitting, and also, those people, they're it too. They're God, just like you. But we all have to commingle our thoughts. See, we cannot heal the world while continuing to imagine it as broken beyond redemption. Hey, we can fix this thing. We can figure this thing out. There is a way. There has to be a way. The universe wouldn't bring us this far to drop us off a cliff. We would have done that years ago if that was going to be our result. Now, are we going to have some challenges? We're going to have to grow. Apparently, there's something else to know. We are not here to spiritually bypass our suffering. We are here to shift the imaginative field from which suffering arises. When you change the blueprint, the house gets built differently. But see, we're trying to change the building of the house while we're building it. You got to go back to the blueprint and put that extra bathroom in the master bedroom or whatever you're doing. And then the builder can build that. Jesus said, according to your faith, be it unto you. And Holmes said, change your thinking, change your life. Modern physics suggests the observer affects the observed. Quantum physics. So if you are looking at it with a, isn't this awful? Isn't this terrible? Oh, it's so bad. You are holding the challenge in place. Now, it's hard to look at something we don't like and go, oh, that's rosy, that's great. But if we can ask it, what is your message? What do we need to learn? What do we need to where is our growing edge? And begin to live in the growing edge of loving everything with all our heart. Changes are afoot. We need to change our language. Consciousness shapes our experience. So the question becomes, what are we imagining about our world right now? Just throwing it out there. If this is a world of pure imagination, and we don't like the way it looks, we need to fix where it's coming from. You know, it's like if my tie is not straight and I look in the mirror and I grab for the mirror to fix the effect, I have to look back and fix cause. I have to fix myself. So whenever you see someone with like a crooked tie, check yours first. And then go in and say, hey, XYZ, or whatever you're dealing with, help somebody out. We are our brothers and sisters' keepers. Let's imagine things differently from now on. This is not naivete. It's not by ignoring injustice, but by seeing deeper truth beneath the appearance. What if we imagined political opponents as wounded humans rather than villains? What if we imagined peace as inevitable rather than impossible? What if we imagined economic systems rooted in collaboration rather than competition? What if we imagined climate healing as collective awakening rather than irreversible doom? What if we imagined technology guided by wisdom rather than greed? See, imagination is a rehearsal for reality. And you can change your mind. You are always at the fork in the road. Every moment. You know, how does life get to be the way it is? By the decisions and choices we make in every moment. Choose differently and your life will be different. The future does not arrive. It emerges out of our consciousness, out of our imagination. Imagination. And emerges directly from our conscious and subconscious mind. So, as my mom used to say, what were you thinking? Well, I wasn't thinking. I just let whatever happen, happen. You know, my friends all jumped off a cliff, so I was there. No, I'm not jumping. No, I'm sending a rope down to get you all back up. So we have to move from reaction to creation. What do we want to experience? Don't get caught in the illusion of something that we don't want. Again, this is not to deny something's happened. We need to look at it right in the face for healing. We can't look away. Looking away got us here. When we react, we amplify existing imagination. When we create, we shift the field. And see, we're in a great opportunity here to shift the field of frequency. See, it's all energy. And we've been going down this rut of challenge. You know what a rut is? It's a grave with the ends kicked out. We need to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. Maybe this is spending 3 to 5 minutes in the morning just thinking peace, like Deborah was saying. Just that song, imagine, how timely is that? He was way ahead of his time. We're still trying to figure out how that works. So when we react, we amplify existing imagination. When we create, we shift the field. Reaction says, this is terrible. Creation says, what wants to be born through this? Reaction says, we're divided. Creation says, where is unity seeking expression? Reaction says, the world is collapsing. Creation says, a new world is emerging. See the difference? It's just a subtle shift in energetic perception. Don't get caught in the old paradigm. The 3D paradigm is trying to hold you back from evolving. And that's what we're hearing, is the death rattles of the old energy trying to stay relevant. A new world is emerging. And we are feeling the growing pains and the birthing pains and being the midwives of this new energy. Every crisis carries evolutionary potential. And every potential requires imagination to activate it. And you are the right people at the right place at the right time if you're sitting in this room for something new to happen. How much spiritual coin did you have to pay to get yourself in this consciousness right now? How many lifetimes, if you believe in that sort of thing, did you wait for this moment so you could make a change? Well, don't miss it, man. Don't miss it. Now's the time. Wake up. Hello. Don't press the snooze bar anymore. See, the 5D shift is upon us. From fear to conscious co-creation with the divine. Some speak of a shift from this 3D to 5D consciousness, and it's a metaphysical shift that is simply going from separation to unity, from fear to trust, from competition to collaboration, from survival to creativity, from reaction to intentional imagination. See, a world of pure imagination is not escapism. It is conscious evolution. And that's what we're doing. And sometimes the things unlike what we're working to move towards come up to be dissolved. It's coming up to go away. But we must keep pushing through with the positivity that we know we are. Again, if we were going to collapse this thing, we would have done this a long time ago. But there's something else to know. So how do we move into practical spiritual imagination? How do we do this? How do we live this? Number one, guard your mental atmosphere. Something comes on the news you don't like? Learn what it's telling you. What's the prayer request here? What's the exact opposite of the negativity? And click it off and go to the positive. Put the animal channel on. Nature is the healing balm that will help us through this. Do not let the media dictate your inner imagination. You choose what you think about. You are always in control of your thoughts. Number two, visualize the solution, not just the challenge. What does this look like healed? What if we were living in a world that worked for everyone? What would that feel like? You know, we want to figure it out, right? But we don't have to. It's not ours to figure out. We just have to know it's possible. Do you believe it's possible? Do you believe it's possible? Yes. I don't just believe it, I know it. I don't just, I hope this all works out. No, this is working out. We are figuring this thing out. What's the alternative? Figuring it out. I was taught to live, and to live abundantly, and to help others live abundantly. So visualize solutions, not just the challenges. Spend time each day imagining harmony in place of any conflict. Number three, speak possibility into every situation. Language directs our imagination. How does it look healed? How does it feel healed? See, the universe doesn't speak in words. It speaks in feeling. Take a moment and I want you to think of how much love decided to outpicture to create your life. How much love went into you being at this place right now. There is countless things that had to happen, because you are truly a miracle. If you look back at all the stuff that each one of us has been through, we could write books, novels on each one of us as our own story. But the story's not over yet. Embody the world you want to see. Be the evidence of the future happening now. Refuse despair. Despair is a creative power surrendered. Take your power back. Take your power back. This is the day I took my power back. Say that. This is the day I took my power back. Oh man, I got gob bumps. So, the deeper truth. Behind all the headlines and beyond all the narratives, there is one life expressing itself as who and what we are. Let's make it work. We're making it work. It's working. See where I went there? From possibility to probability. Infinite intelligence is not panicking right now. It is reading a story. We're to that place in the story where the rubber meets the road, and the whole universe is looking at what we're going to do with this right now. Wow, I want to see what the heck how are they going to figure this one out? And you know what I know? I don't got to figure it out. I just have to know that there's a power that does. Again, this isn't denial. This is opening to the newness of the 5D consciousness that's coming through us. See, if we relied on just ourselves, we're only going to get so far. But when we open ourselves up to the infinite, the sky is not the limit. There is no limit. The divine is not wringing its hands. I wonder what they're going to do. I hope they figure this out. Evolution is naturally unfolding, sometimes chaotically. You know, you ever get ticked off at the TV? You want to throw that thing. Now I know why rock stars throw the TV out the window. I figured it out. They saw a review on them they didn't like. They chucked that sucker out the window. You ever want to do that just to do it? No, not me. I like my TV. I paid a lot of money for that. I'm going to keep it around. See, we're not witnessing an end to the world. We're witnessing the transformation of our imagination into the positivity that we can be. I'm trying to give you a pep talk here, kids. Help me out. Can I have an amen? Amen. Thank you. So, today I invite you, step into a world of pure positive imagination. How good can this thing get? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Flying cars are coming. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna not have to speak to each other. I can go. You'll go. Because that's a whole other talk. So today I invite you to step into a world of pure imagination. Imagine a humanity awakened. Imagine leaders guided by wisdom. Imagine systems built on compassion. Imagine communities rooted in sacred kinship. Imagine yourself as a conscious co-creator as the divine in form. That's what you are. If you take a thimble out of the ocean, what is it? It's the ocean. It's not all the ocean, but it has every element of the ocean in it. You, my friend, are a thimble of the divine. You carry all the creative genius that the divine has when you act the part. Imagine yourself as that co-creation place and then live from that vision. Because imagination is not a fantasy. It is the very womb of reality. And we're in the midst of it right now. And it can be scary, can't it? If you just pay attention to the result, like I said, damn, I thought we were further along than this by now. I got more work to do. And I will not tire. Though the dirt and the grit from the road may slow me down, it will not take me away from my reason I manifested right here, right now, that all of us have, is to be the light carriers. See, the world we see tomorrow is born from the imagination we cultivate today. So let's change our thinking and change our life. And together, we can dream a whole new experience into form. Because love is the very glue that holds peace together. So it is. We don't want that. Well, it's time to follow our teaching and go within. So I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or take a soft focus on the beautiful flowers, or just go within and let's remember who we are. There's a power. There is an energy that is animating you, that is creating a place for you to be that decider of the future. There is not God and us, there is God as us. Now, we're not individually all that God is, but all that God is all of our energy. It can be no other way. And as such, when we activate love in our lives, healing naturally takes place. So we let go of what no longer serves us, thanking it for its message, but letting go of any strain or resistance or challenge. And we look to the healing. We don't look away to deny. We look away to not feed the negative energy any more of our positive energy. So what does your life look like healed individually? You are the divine, and you stand at the doorway of your consciousness and decide what comes in and what goes out. And as a good steward of consciousness, we choose love. Love for ourselves and for everyone else that happens to be hanging around. Because there's only one of us here. Source, Great Spirit, Divine Love, Christ Consciousness. Whatever your word or name for it is, it doesn't matter. It only matters to you, what you believe. And as we activate that power in our lives, healing begins to take shape. Abundance begins to flood our consciousness. Healing of our bodies, our minds, and our experience is happening. Creative self-expression naturally springs forth into our very next thought. Divine relationships that work are part of our lives, and we love it. So I may not know what you're walking through right now, and I don't have to, because I know that there is a power that is in each one of us right now, offering a choice. And as we choose healing, as we choose love, it activates that energetic. See, our little drop of the ocean that we are has an ocean of power that we draw on. And as we draw on that ocean of power, beautiful, magnificent storms of peace and harmony begin to form. and blow through our consciousness, clearing away what does no longer serve us and introducing divine, fertile thought for this next experience. So let's give great thanks in advance for the truckloads of consciousness that are happening for each one of us right now. Thank you, divine, loving wisdom. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Christ consciousness, for giving us the opportunity to think differently. And we take full advantage of that by thinking holy, releasing easily what does not work, and loving with all our hearts. As we affirm this together in gratitude, releasing it to the law, we affirm, and so it is. Amen. I don't know why I do that, but it feels good. It just kind of clears my energy. Yeah. Try it sometime. Get up in the morning and just part the Red Sea. All right, it's time for our prosperity affirmation. So I invite you to take your gift and put it on your heart, and let us recite this together.
Let me give in a holy, holy way, in deep gratitude.
George. All right, let's say a prayer for our offertory this morning. From the love of pure spiritual energy, these tithes and gifts have been collected. They're evidence of our faith, our belief, and our ability to manifest in this world of form. And they do good work in this world, blessing the giver and the receiver and allowing this, the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living, to be open and available for those who are choosing to remember who they are. And even for those who may not know it yet. And for that, this entire community, this city, this state, this nation, this universe is blessed with peace, understanding, love, harmony, and respect for one another. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. Okay, let's stand up and sing our peace song, shall we? Top of two no's.
There be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joy as vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Hey. Please repeat after me for our benediction. Something wonderful is happening right now. It's happening in my mind, in my body, and in the body of my affairs. I think it.